right, so we should be live and getting ready to go into the rest of the winners' quarters here on Gen Game. This is Hangman, and this week I'm joined by...
Hey, what's going on? It's Rabies once again.
And we're going to go right into Gravity Dabuz versus Why Do Bad Things Happen to Good People.
Okay.
So Dabuz, regarded as the best player on the island, one of the best in New York, Tri-State, the world, you have it. He's got it. It looks like today he's running his Olimar primarily. Olimar being one of the more interesting characters that he's dedicated to, in that it's a very patient type of character. A lot of people usually describe fighting Olimar as annoying, just because he's very small, projectile-oriented, but he has the capabilities of just going ahead and slapping you in the air.
I noticed that a lot about a lot of the smaller characters in the game. It's like, I guess their weakness is that they can be eliminated pretty early. Yeah. Which is one thing we see. But Olimar, like you said, great projectile game. Can also get on the buttons, can get in your face, can keep you at range. I mean, all things in combination are a lot to deal with, especially in the hands of a great player.
And then Waidu, more likely than not, is going to be running any of the Miis.
Sure.
A bit of an odd character. There's a lot to like pick apart from them, but for the most part, the Miis are middleweight characters. They have kind of stubby normals, decent move speed. They can go through the air on average. They're very average looking.
Right.
Aggressively so, I would even say. So like the meat of their character comes from what type of Mii it is.
Right. Now these characters have adaptable and changeable moves.
Yes, you can change their specials.
Right.
And then they're just based off their 3 archetypes. So Gunner, Sword Fighter, and Brawler. I know we've seen a lot of Brawler from Waidu today, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see Sword Fighter. Me personally, I haven't seen a lot of Gunner from Waidu and from a lot of other Mii players, so I'm not expecting it, but it would be interesting to see.
Now, are they a lot like, you know, kind of Pokemon character, what am I saying? Pokemon trainer. Basically, how each one is kind of separated on the tier list. What do we see there?
All right, so this is probably one of the more well-known of Waidu's characters that isn't a Mii, and that is Cloud. A lot more traditional as far as what to discuss on the character. Large sword, large disjoint. He's got plenty of kill power, can hit plenty hard, and more importantly, a lot of the moves in his aerial kit are going to remove the Pikmin if they latch onto him. So we're not going to be seeing a lot of damage over time from the Pikmin. Or rather, when we see it, we're going to see a lot of Pikmin coming out and dying.
Well, we're going to head to Battlefield here on this first stage, as it's going to be the Buzz going against Why Do Good Things Happen to Bad People? Happen to Good People. Reverse it. 32% here for both players, 7:35 remain. We'll start on Battlefield. Almost limit break in Waidu's hands.
He's got it now, but it's all a matter about how well he uses it. One of the most drastic changes to Cloud's kit is the fact that there is now a timer set on limit. He has to use it within 15 seconds of charging it up. So Waidu's hand is kind of forced on using it to pressure Dabuz or wasting it outright. And Dabuz can be very aware of that, try to box out Waidu, stay around where he needs to be to punish him, and we're already going to see that with the down air coming for the first down.
It comes out, nice down smash as the Buzz wanted to take the lead on the first one there. Already tags on another 59%. This is the problem with Olimar. He'll keep you at bay, but once you're in and being juggled, he still has the necessary buttons to do some damage there. Good grab coming out. A little bit of spacing as Waidu having a hard time landing here.
One of the biggest changes they've given to Olimar, I guess, is just like the freedom in his tools. Like, he's gotten a blessing as far as his frame data is concerned. He can get away with a ton involving his up smash.
A lot safer now, or?
Very. In fact, you can use up smash with the purple Pikmin on shields, and then immediately follow that up with another move that is more than likely not to either greatly put down shield damage or poke. And then Olimar can find a follow-up out of it.
Follow-up, usually another Pikmin after that first throw, or? I mean, that's an interesting setup.
Yeah, the way that it'll work is basically you can use your smash attacks as combo pieces, which it's not entirely uncommon in Ultimate, but the way that Olimar can get away with it is very interesting to see out of his kid. He's already a very unique character.
Absolutely.
So to see like more conventional aspects of fighting games already taking a different direction with him just adds into the flavor of watching him.
All right, well, Waidu not going to be able to get back there. 2-1 in favor of Dabuz here in the winners' quarterfinals. So far, Dabuz sitting on the edge here. 12%, he's up an entire stock, and he had to let go of shield there because Waidu was about to break it. The edge here, once again, a nice up B, but it won't connect fully. Waidu still having his way here. Starting to get the percentage back, but he's got a long way to go, Frank.
It was a really good job on Waidu for being able to, like, he got rid of the Pikmin, which that's always like part of the game plan in fighting Olimar. But then as soon as there's all of them out and he had Dabuz in the air, that's where we start to see Waidu chaining together attacks for a solid aerial combo, because Olimar can't really defend himself in the air with no Pikmin. He has very stubby normals without the Pikmin. They're purposely unsafe.
And he replenishes them so fast, though. I mean, literally just a quick couple down Bs, and he's got them all back again.
Yeah, there's good enough reason for him to cycle through them, and he shouldn't be without Pikmin for too long because of that.
Right.
Another thing we'll see Dabuz using, not as much in Smash 4, but still using in general, is Pikmin Call. Pikmin Order is it's a down B move where you'll see him whistle, and there'll be a little particle effect around it. The important thing about that is there's a little bit of armor behind it, so you'll see him use that to escape. But right now, there's no escape for Waidu as game 1 goes in favor of Dabuz.
Nice move there. Coming right off the ground, predicted this landing in the air, launches them, takes it out. And Olimar, I mean, how much are we seeing him throughout not only the tri-state area, but more the region? Is he considered an unfamiliar character? I haven't seen him much.
So Olimar's a very strange character in that he's good.
Right.
He's really good, but he only fits to like a very particular style of play for players. So like at least in tri-state, he's not a very common character. Outside of Dabuz, I'll be honest with you, there's maybe 3 or 4 other Pikmin players.
So not many.
Yeah, it's not that popular of a character here in Tri-State. And as far as like wider representation goes, there's a decent amount of Pikmin in the United States, but the character is more well known for its representation in Japan under the players like Shuton.
So I saw like Leffen streaming the other day, and he was playing, the Japanese version of the game. But I actually wanted to get the connection with Japanese players.
Possibly, I'm not.
I didn't know why he was doing it, so I was just like, I guess to play the Japanese region. Oh no, interesting tidbit. Nice neutral B coming out there. Limit break was already on that one. As we get back to the game here, 3-3. Dabuz already at 83%, but he is falling off the ledge rather, but he'll get back on 94 onto Waidu.
Yeah, damage is going to be flying pretty fast in this matchup, just because between the Pikmin dealing little bits of damage over time when they're latched on, and then the fact that every one of Dabuz's combos should be racking up upwards of 30%, just from how many moves he's able to put through in one string.
Right.
And then the fact that Cloud hits hard when he hits. And Waidu's finding really good opportunities of getting in on Dabuz.
And the first set, we didn't see him do too much Pikmin management, but this second set, he's doing a lot better right there. Quick shield, deflects the Pikmin, comes up, that's unsafe. Will be punished. Sails over to the edge, opposite ledge here, as the Dabuz might have him, but no, Waidu coming in with the clutch. One stock elimination and a limit break build for Waidu.
Yeah, Dabuz isn't the type of player that gives you a lot of time to adapt, so you gotta make do with whatever you get. Sure. And even though Waidu just lost the stock there, tying it up, I feel like if he just starts to pick up on the habits of how Dabuz is trying to zone him, because take note, he keeps on throwing these Pikmin and then marching in little by little, meaning there's less room for Waidu to run away. It's going to limit a lot of his options as he has less platforms to escape to. Waidu catches on to that, starts to mix up how he tries to fight back or where he's running to. He's going to keep it an even fight because, like on paper, Cloud should be having a solid battle on the ground to keep away from Olimar's strengths, and then Cloud on the air has always been a beast.
Yeah, absolutely. We see him coming in there. Waidu with the short hop in there. Winds up missing. Good block coming out as the limit break will be reset there. Dabuz. Good defense. Winds up coming through with a nice grab. Punishment there. Back to the zoning game as Dabuz gets pushed out. And now Waidu trying to tie things up here. 98% to 73. 547. Remain nice parry, but no, he'll get punished.
It's just a matter of matching out their moves. As far as this particular Pikmin order goes, the 1 blue and the 2 purples, fantastic for Dabuz to end out stocks. Plenty of capabilities behind the smash attacks, while also having the capabilities of kill threat.
So the Pikmin, the order is actually differentiates basically what the Pikmin do?
Yeah, so the all 5 of the Pikmin that can be summoned from Pikmin Pluck, they all have different properties. And whichever one is standing closest to Olimar as he's moving around is the next one to come up in his moves that involve the Pikmin. Whether it's throwing them, using them in an aerial, a smash attack, what have you. And so naturally, there are certain Pikmin you want for certain situations. Like early on in the stock, Dabuz wants to have his white Pikmin out because the white Pikmin is going to do the most damage over time.
Gotcha.
And then when it comes to time for killing, purple has the most damage. It also has a little bit of armor on it, so it's going to be eating hits a little bit more than the rest of the Pikmin. And then the blue one has the most potent throws.
Ooh, Dabuz. I mean, Waidu start coming on back there. That's going to do it. Dabuz landing one of those Pikmin, sending him flying, and walks away with the victory.
Man, they increased the range of forward smash a lot more than I thought they did.
That was pretty deep.
That was real deep. Really good spacing on Dabuz too, because he knew like just to keep right out of range against YDU, tried to do something crazy. It's not like YDU to go for anything wild, but like in situations like that, you don't know. Got to give it your all.
Why do? I mean, multiple times we saw him start